Before I go any further, I want to adjust this spiral here. It really needs to come further down to the bottom. So at this point I'm going to take some off here so that this curve comes round. This is the edge of the paper now. And it's coming round in it right round here. Better. Then this one will also come across, go down. So there's a whole adjustment to be made. So this is a little bit more following this plane down here. So our first plane was across there, but now we're moving down to this bit here. So this under here would eventually be undercut under this edge. So this plane here is the edge of the paper as it rolls around, and I'm now able to start coming around here and make a proper undercut under here and clean up along here. Or from this direction. So this undercut will come along here, like there, and then we might have to adjust this bit here to get that to smoothly flow in. So we can work on that bit, and then really it's a matter of coming around just as we did before, checking this edge here, cutting in here, using our little tool like this. So we're looking for about 45 degrees, no more, and working all the way around. We can leave a certain thickness to the edge. We don't have to come right to the edge. We want to try and get that a nice smooth line. And really that's what we want. We want a nice smooth line going around. That's the edge of the paper. So we're going to work all the way around, and then we've got this final little bit in the end here which we'll deal with in a moment. I'll clean up around here from over here. So I get this nice and clean, and then as I come to the middle bit, this part here can become a little ball, a little end of a scroll, and you often see that because it's a lot easier to end like that. So feel free to change that. But what I'm going to do is actually create a little bit of an edge to the paper. So basically, I'm going to continue round with smaller tools as if I was creating the ball, a little button on the end, like so. See this big knot down here? This knot comes through from here, and on the outside of the wood is the tiniest little point, but it's gone through there and through there, and I'm just going to ignore it. It's just the way the wood is. If this was for a customer, I wouldn't be able to have that, but because it's my, just for us, for my workshop, I'm going to leave it. So I'm coming around here like this, because that's the edge of the paper. But then what I have to do is take this bit in here. We're working to the end grain. It comes coming out here. So that now is going to be the end of the paper. So I'm using a smaller gouge here now, so right small. I'm going to cut that in there like that. Around. So that's the inside there. And then I need to have a top edge, so I make sure I've got an edge of the paper there. And then it's a matter of cleaning all this up. So what I want to do is leave a little edge here, a sort of little, little flat plane. That is the edge of the paper. So I'm really going to tune that line, come around here, come right round there, oops. And then when I come right to the end, in there, that's quite difficult to clean up. So what I will do, right at the end when I've got that all tidy, I'm going to get myself a little punch like this. And I'm going to put it right into that very middle bit, like that. So it's just a flattened nail, just to clean that very last bit and deepen it. So my job now is just to clean everything up and make sure that's nice and tidy and that the lines are running true as I go around. So when we've got this bit cleaned up, we can get a bit of sandpaper in here and run this smooth surface up here to about there, and then just let this bit be carving. I wouldn't try and sand all this here, I think that's very difficult, but you do need to merge this plane here up into that surface there. So the spiral is finished, the little end of the cartouche, but it's very chunky. You can see at the side here there's a huge amount of wood, so we have to take this off. This is called back cutting, and we can do that from the back of the carving, and that will give a much more light feel to this, what is effectively paper.